All three of them have heard the mystery voice, but who was it and who was it talking to?
I'm with you.
I can't believe it. I really, really can't. That's absolutely astounded me, that.
Ooh, that's just too heavy for words. That's just, I'm sorry, that's just...
So who was she talking to then? Was she talking to me as I was coming up the stairs? Or him?
You set that CD. You start off with that CD.
I shoved it back in, came upstairs, there was a chill straight down, mate, and I was talking about that story, but I went, oh, mate, like that, and it was a, I'm with you. In the 10 years I've been working as an exorcist, that has just totally freaked me out, because not only have we got it recorded, we heard it.
Yeah.
I just don't know what to say.
There's nothing to say.
2 hours later, an exhausted Johnny reflects on the night's events.
It was just amazing, the amount of activity that was actually happening in the house tonight. I can't get over how amazing this was tonight. Absolutely amazing, to the point where I've been nervous before, but I was actually scared tonight.
The following day, Johnny returns to the house to meet Sue and her children for the first time.
So tell me about living in your home.
It's very nice, actually. It's a kind of home that it really, you feel safe and warm, and a really, really nice place to be.
Then why are we here?
Since I moved in, I knew, even from the first day, that there was something here. And over the years, I've felt we've had other visitors as well. Some I call my residents. I'd like to know more about them, really.
How many residents do you think you have?
5.
Only 5?
That are resident.
Okay.
There are others that I know that are there, and I know one particular one isn't happy, but I don't know how to deal with it, and it's quite unnerving.
Okay.
And it's that's bothering me more than anything.
I'm sensing tears from you.
Just lately, I have been feeling really, really melancholic. It's an awful feeling, and I can't control it, because I feel that there's something not very happy here, and it's affecting me, and I don't know how to deal with it, and it does make me very, very emotional, to the point that last night, when we weren't here, this particular spirit wanted me back. She was frightened, and obviously I'm not tuned enough to do anything about it, but it's akin to one of my children wanting me, and I can't get to them.
Okay.
And I really, really wanted to come back to the house, because I really knew she wanted me.
And how long have you been attached to this particular spirit?
22 years.
Do you feel like you're the mother to this child?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like you to explain to me, what is the significance of the dolls?
The dolly was mine. The actual dolly that this spirit plays with, it was my dolly when I was a baby, and she really, really loves the dolly.
Mike, tell me about your room.
Well, my room has had a couple of sightings and things in it. A gentleman by the door, just standing there, no movement. This dark figure, man, just standing there. I've not seen him move or come into the room or go out.
What ultimately do you want to come out of this? And I'd like to hear this from all 3 of you.
I just want to find out who they are and what their background is.
More than anything, I want my mum to feel comfortable.
Sue?
If I have done anything to bring anybody forward, then I would like them to leave.
Thank you for that, and we're going to see what happens tonight.
Before the team and the family gather for the evening séance, Living with the Dead historian Hallie Rubenhold visits Blackpool to see what she can unearth about Sue's property and the surrounding area.
Blackpool was established as a holiday destination by the 1870s. The northern working classes were drawn here because of the healthy sea air and the variety of entertainments on offer. By the time the tower opened in 1894, a population of 3,500 swelled to accommodate 250,000 people each summer. And of course, these people needed somewhere to stay.
A delve into the local archives reveals what Sue's house was originally used for.
Built in 1909, what was once farmland, our house was a place that provided such accommodation. By the 1920s, a number of homes on our road had been turned into lodging houses. Our residence was run by a succession of single women, the profession of landlady being not uncommon after the First World War, when there were very few young men left to marry.
As one of the first boarding houses in Blackpool, Sue's house would have been home to a diverse array of people. Could it be possible that some of those original guests never checked out? Coming up, the spirits in the house clash.
That bloody kid out my way!
And it all proves too much for Louise.
Oh, God, no.
For the past 22 years, Sue Dennis believes she's lived in harmony with a number of spirits coming and going through the vortex in her dining room. But recently, since she undertook her own seance, she believes she's invited a violent male presence into her home. For the Living with the Dead team, an overnight vigil proved to be a harrowing experience. Exorcist Ian Lawman returns to Sue's to offer his help.
Wow, what a house. I've got to tell you that for the 10 years I've been an exorcist, I would put this place on the map as one of the most haunted places in Britain, I can tell you now.
Yes.
Now, you may think some of the things are nice in here. I would totally disagree with that. Some of the things that we experienced last night wasn't nice. The doll was being played with. A mask fell off the wall out there. Energy is all over the place. The problem we've got here, I think there's 3 spirits that we need to work with. One of them is a child, a gentleman in the house. I don't like this gentleman at all. Very abusive, very angry, very violent. And then we have this very confused but lovable lady in the house. I feel this lady was either jilted or there's something connected with her wedding or a loss of a wedding or something. Where we're sat now is a portal or a vortex.
I feel that from the moment that this was blocked up, you started to have problems.
It can't happen on its own. It's impossible for that to happen. So somebody somewhere must have done something.
About 2 weeks ago, we did like a tabletop thing.
You've developed some problems for yourself. This is a lesson that we don't mess with something we can't handle. Okay.
Ian believes that Sue's tabletop seance is responsible for bringing forward an abusive male presence, and the best way to deal with it is for Sue to re-establish contact. He sends Sue alone up to her bedroom, and the group watch via a monitor.
Sue, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, now I want you to call this spirit forward. And we're here to protect you.
The spirit that's here with me in the room at the moment, I know you're here, but I can't see you. If you need to come to me, if you want to come to me, please come forward so that I can see you and I know that you're here.